Today we'll be taking a look at the temporary, the non-permanent, the stores and the places that are only open for a single month. I'm talking Spirit Christmas, which is the spin-off of Spirit Halloween that's only open in December, test kitchens for popular fast food brands that try out new items, garage sales, seasonal shops, and so much more, because we'll be looking at every single place I could find that is only open for about 1 month. These places don't last long and will be gone in a pinch, so we have a lot to get to, and quickly. So without further ado, grab your popcorn and let's do this. So previously we took a look at Spirit Halloween, which has 1,500 stores across the United States alone, and they're known for obviously their seasonal Halloween decor and costumes that you could get. But did you know there's actually 30 pop-up locations called Spirit Christmas that is a spin-off of Spirit Halloween that exists from late November into December. So it's basically the Christmas version of Spirit Halloween. We have one right behind us, so we're gonna go inside and see what this place is all about. There's even a Spirit Christmas truck that I found right here, and you'll see instead of like the Grim Reaper, their logo is just the Santa right here. Let's go in. I wonder if they're gonna have like some insane animatronics or what, but this place will not be here in about 30 more days. Oh, this already looks cool. Look at this. The very first thing, before you even enter, you're met with Santa's massive boots. Is this true to size? Wow, he's just a gargantuan guy. So when you get in here, there's Peppermint Lane. So this is equivalent to the New York City subway attraction they have in Spirit Halloween. And look at this. Wait, you could actually buy it. Okay, so last time when I was at Spirit Halloween, you guys know that I bought the Squid Game doll. There may be something equivalent here. Right now, this might be a front runner. Clarice from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think that's his girl. This is so fun. It's literally like a Spirit Halloween. It's the same exact layout, but it's just Christmas themed. All right, let's look around. I'm excited for this. Bro, look how big those stockings are on the back wall. So it's a 5-foot oversized stocking. I may be walking out of here with a lot of stuff. So far, this is pretty cool. A lot of giant stuff. So decorative bows, probably a 2-foot decorative bow too here. Got our guy Snoopy. Oh, Bluey. So I dressed up as Bluey for Halloween, and now I feel like I have a little bit of a kinship with him. And of course, what is a Christmas store without a bunch of themed Santas? This one looks like a Western Santa. Then you have a Harley Davidson Santa up top. Then that's a little bit of a blend. Spirit Halloween by Spirit Christmas Santa there. I like that they don't forget about their roots. All right, let's go to the back of the store because I still see a lot in here. They have a live Santa for 300 bucks. Motion tracking. Looks pretty realistic for $300. Not a bad price point. Frosty? This is actually kind of scary. You would see this in Spirit Halloween. This does not feel like a Spirit Christmas thing. It looks so real. Part of me is considering getting this. This right now might be the front runner over Clarice. I like that Santa animatronic too. All right, I don't know. So also in Spirit Christmas, in their Holiday Lane section, they have a really nice bench that you could just sit on, but decorated, Nutcracker right next to it, and then Scary Frosty to my left. Oh, look at that, a swinging elf. Very sophisticated though, so there's like an entire hookup that you have to do with this, and then I guess he just endlessly goes. Oh, they have a post office here that says send a letter to Santa, and you're supposed to write something, and it looks like there's 2 more left. So I'm gonna write Santa a little note here. Dear Santa, my name is Sambucha. This year I have been There we go. Nice. A few things I would like for Christmas this year. You know what? I only want one thing this year, and that thing is... I saw the opportunity, I had to take it. So let's see if I have Santa in the comment section or maybe subscribing from this video. And if so, then I'll know that he is real. Letters to Santa, nice, naughty. So I'm nice, so I think I submit it. It registered. So yeah, I wasn't lying. Oh, look at this. So they have Spirit Inflatable Land. So it's like a little walkthrough in the store that you can go through. I'm pretty sure this must be the flagship because they have so many different attractions. And all these are for sale too. So we have a giant glitter bow, which would be the biggest headache to have in a house. Imagine all that glitter everywhere. Oh my gosh, $180 10-foot Rudolph. Wow. SpongeBob pineapple. And they have Patrick as well. Trees, polar bear. Is this real fur? I've never seen an inflatable that has real fur on it. Not real fur, but like it actually has texture to it. And then they end things with probably a 15-foot gingerbread stack. That is all the way up there. I guess these go outside anyways. They also sell like 20-foot animated gingerbread man. If that's 15 foot, I mean, probably to the top of the rafters is gonna be that 20-foot gingerbread man. Employees only, ooh. That feels illegal to look behind. Always like breaks your reality when you see behind there. How did I miss this? Bro, look at this Yeti. This is like a 15-foot wide Yeti here at Spirit Christmas. This place might be cooler than Spirit Halloween. Oh my gosh, they have even bigger bows slash ribbons here. We saw like a 2-foot one. This is like 3 to 4 feet. Look at this bedazzled nutcracker. $500. This is probably the most expensive thing in all of Spirit Christmas. All right, so I just inquired about purchasing one of the animatronics. I don't want to tell you which one it is yet. And they're checking if they have it because right now I don't see a box on the floor. They have snow in a can. The last time I created fake snow, it was not good for me. So just finished up at Spirit Christmas. As I mentioned, I got the animatronic, and then today I'm bringing home this massive bow because I have the perfect spot for it. So let's bring it back to the room because I want to show you, one, where I put this, and two, what animatronic I got. So I just got back, and as you can see, I purchased the mega bow that I think looks really cute on my dog couch, but the animatronic that I ended up getting is right behind me, and he is actually very cool. And we did see it in the store, but lo and behold, Frosty the Snowman. Now, this thing was a real pain to put together, but it does move. Also, look how tall this guy is. He's actually quite tall. He's probably looking like a good, like, solid 6 foot with the hat, but he does a lot of different things, so I'm gonna plug him in and hopefully he works. I don't know what he does exactly, but I think he does some cool things. This is my first time trying it. So I'm gonna plug him in. What do you got for me, Frosty? Dance. Why won't he dance?
Happy birthday! I said my first words.
Oh, he moves his hat off? I thought that was just for visuals. Okay, what else you got for me? Anything else? I think like that's to activate him.
Could I really be alive? I can make words.
I wonder if it hurts too.
I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 6.
Bro, that is not how you count. All right, I mean, I like Frosty here. He's a pretty cool guy. I'm glad that I have him. This basement is starting to fill out too much. I mean, we have the Squid Game head here. Shut up, Frosty, I'm talking. All right, he's officially unplugged. I don't even know what I was saying. I was saying I have a lot of stuff in the basement now. You can't see off screen, but there's currently the Mega Spirit Halloween thing that I'll show you, but just a whole bunch of stuff down here. But I'm happy with my 2 purchases from there. Definitely recommend going. It was a really good time, but let's move on to the next place that is going to be gone any second. The next place we're at that's only open for 1 month is the Bryant Park Christmas Market. Now, this is one of the largest Christmas markets in all of the United States. It's super popular, bringing millions of people here every single year. So we're gonna walk around, try to find some of the coolest and strangest items, and also try some of the craziest foods they have here as well. Because I think there's over like 100 shops, which is pretty big just to have in this park here. All right, so we're gonna start in this wing because there is so much to explore here. And these are temporary pop-up shops. Most of the time they're parts of like larger stores or restaurants that just have these like smaller satellite things that pop up in November and December. Let's see what we got. A lot of jewelry shops I'm noticing. Not really up my alley. Kind of don't wear much. All right, the first place we're gonna try is Last Crumb because I see that a single cookie is $9. So I think this is the most expensive cookie in the world. So let's give this a try. Okay, Last Crumb, it says good cookies. It better be good for $10. This is what it looks like. I feel like given how much paid, this thing needs an entire montage of edits. All right, let's give this a bite now. This thing has pretty big chocolate chips in it, and I do feel like a little bit of a cookie connoisseur, just given the amount of cookies that I've tried. Here we go. It's quite a good cookie. I would say this cookie is probably like $5 material though. Definitely not $9.80. It's also very buttery, which isn't how I prefer my cookie, but hey, it is what it is, and we're just getting started. So behind the cookie stand is actually gnocchi, which is a type of potato pasta. So they're just serving pasta, I think in like a cup, which is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna get that as well. All right, so we just got our gnocchi on 9th. This is what it looks like. That probably had, I think, the longest line of any mart here. So in theory, this should be the best thing. So let's give it a try. It looks like they were cooking up pretty fresh. So I think this was made less than 10 minutes ago. Steaming hot. You know what, not bad. $15 served in a Chinese takeout container here. Very cool presentation. It's nice that you can just get pasta while you're here at the winter market. Does it warrant 16 bucks and the line? Probably not, but definitely one of the better things here. So up in this pavilion area, they also have ice skating. So they have an entire rink that you're able to just get tickets to and then just skate from October 24th to January 4th. And across from it, you have even more restaurants and shops like Waffles and Dinges, which actually looks really good, kind of calling my name. So they have a real Belgian hot cocoa, which I think is actually the move to get here. So I'm gonna order that and see if the presentation looks anything like it's advertised. So the Belgian hot chocolate has been acquired. Now that I think of it, I should have got like a New York City hot chocolate. But we have an edible straw here that I think is made of like chocolate and vanilla. And then we have some stuff on top. There's marshmallows underneath it I saw her pour in. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm not a big fan of hot chocolate. These remind me of those cereal straws that they used to make, like the Fruit Loop straws, but this fell apart pretty instantly, but it is really good. It's very sweet though. And some of the whipped cream. Not bad. Tastes more like a dessert than it does hot chocolate, which I like, so pretty good decision overall. Let's find some shops now. I want some sort of trinket, maybe like a weird stuffed animal or plushie or something like that. There's no shortage of stores, but I have to be choosy because there's like hundreds in here. So I found a stand that has chopstick art, which I don't know what that is, but it looks very like Christmas markety, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. So they form like a basket in which you can put things in. It's made of recycled chopsticks. Here's the different colors they have. Kind of like that one. All right, I think I found the one I'm gonna get. It's going to be this white and pink one. Don't know what I'm gonna put in it, but it seems like a very cool piece. Definitely the coolest thing I've seen in the market so far. All right, so we just purchased our chopstick art. I think I'm very happy with this. It's about $56 to get the entire display, and this thing could hold a good amount. So I think at this market, with there being so many things, this was the thing to get. And that's basically the market. It's just a bunch of little shops like that. You can get some hot chocolate, you can get some gnocchi, you can get some overpriced cookies, and so much more. We obviously can't do the entire thing, which means we have to move on to the next place. That's only gonna be open for 30 to 45 days. The next place we're gonna be visiting that's only technically open for 1 month is a garage sale. So I was browsing on Craigslist for some cool ones, and I found a seller who's had this listing up for 25 days selling a Good Guys Chucky doll, which is like $1,000 and pretty rare to come by. And since there's minimal time before this garage sale ends, I wanna reach out beforehand to ensure that you can set it aside for me and to just come at him with a good price. All right, I mean, I'm kind of stuck on how to start and angle this. I have to like anchor with a decent price and ensure that I'm a worthy buyer. All right, let me boot up Grammarly's new AI editor to see what I can come up with here. This should help because Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps professionals with all their writing needs from draft to completion with high quality personalization, including brainstorming with their AI chat feature. So create a heartfelt message about my love for a Chucky doll and how I always wanted one. See if it's still available and offer up $85 as the price. Make it sweet and persuasive. Maybe 300 to 400 words. All right, now let's see what we got. Okay, looks pretty solid so far. And I also want to make sure this comes across warm and natural, so I'm going to use their humanizer tool to pick the tone I'm going for. And they have a great set of voices to choose from. I mean, look at all these. So let's go ahead and do the executive. Great. And now after a few clicks, I'm almost done. So I'm ready to send it out now, and I will keep you posted when I get a response. But what's cool about Grammarly is you don't even have to be on your computer. You can just download Grammarly directly on your phone. It's really useful when you're on the go and you want to enhance your writing for work messages, emails, and really anything. So level up your productivity and get Grammarly today. You can use my link or scan this QR code on screen to get 20% off Pro. Wow, okay, literally instantly I got a response. It's been like 5 minutes, but it looks like $85 was accepted and he's setting it aside and I can pick it up tomorrow. All right, let's see this thing. All right, guys, we just arrived to this garage sale. I actually see Lou right there. So as you saw, I messaged him and we ended up agreeing on a price, but now I'm gonna go inside and see what this doll looks like because I think he's got a couple more days of this sale. Maybe there's some other items in here as well that I'll end up purchasing, but let's go ahead and see what we get. How's it going, Lou?
What about the Glen doll? I'll give you a great deal on that, and I got something else I want to show you.
Okay, there we go.
And the other one goes for like 130. I just figured I'd give you a great deal on it.
Sure, let's throw it in. What do you got for me for these?
I wanted like 100 a piece, but I told you, you said 85 for that.
85, yeah. So then with this, what do you want?
And I'll even throw something else extra in for you because I'm a nice guy. Come on, let me hear it.
What about for the two? Let's do like one. What about 140?
150 is the deal.
150. Do I still get the sweetener in there? Something
Yes.
else? All right, let's do it. 150. That works.
Now this,
Yeah.
this goes for like 50, 60 bucks. This is from the seed of Chucky, the medallion. You can look it up.
Oh.
That's it. This has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Look it up right now.
I
It's
believe
like-
you. I'm gonna trust you,
I'm gonna show
Lou.
it to you. It's like 50, 60 bucks. I'm gonna throw that in for free.
Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. All right, guys, it looks like I'm currently being upsold. We have now not only the original Good Guys Chucky doll, but then he threw this in as well. And this one's from Spirit Halloween, so it doesn't look to be like an original version. But why not? Lou's here. He's getting us a bunch of stuff. Also, interestingly, look at that Happy Meal Minecraft poster. I kind of want that as well. Maybe I'll ask him to throw it in. But he also gave me this medallion from the Chucky movie. So I think it's like kind of like a clearance garage sale right now. He's just getting rid of a lot of stuff. I think he knows I'm a horror enthusiast based on my obvious desires. And he's showing me some other things too. So let's see what else Lou's got for us. Is that your Minecraft Happy Meal thing?
Yes, and that's from McDonald's. And I got 2 huge vinyl posters from there too. They're awesome.
Can you throw that in?
You see what they're
What's
going
the price?
for? You see what they're going for?
No, what is it?
I don't even want to tell you. Here's one that's a cheaper. It's 109.
109?
But $25 shipping. That goes for the same thing. In fact, a little more. Stands up. It has the whole thing. If you want them, they're yours. You'll never see them. Do 175, and you got this. I'm giving you this for 25 bucks. Are you kidding me? All right? Don't you
All
think this-
right, let's
you
do it.
like
That's
that?
good. That's good. Pleasure doing business with you.
Absolutely.
Good job upselling.
That's what I do, baby.
So I guess it really was some sort of clearance sale. I definitely feel like I got fleeced a little bit. I paid $175 for all of this, which actually, whatever. Even if this isn't like the original Good Guys Chucky, I think these go for like 85, 90. This goes for 50, that's 145, and this thing's priceless basically. So I think in total, I probably ended up profiting, but that's your standard negotiation right there. You just saw some pretty good efforts to get 4 items, 175. So I doubled what I wanted to pay, but I think I got more than enough. All right, with that said, I mean, that's a garage sale, pretty standard one. He wanted to tour us for some other stuff, but it didn't seem like he would allow us in because he had some dogs and stuff. But nonetheless, let's move on to the next spot that's only gonna be open for 1 month. This next place that's only open for 1 month is the Polar Express here in New Jersey. That's right, we're about to board the only Polar Express, as far as I'm aware, in the entire Northeast. It's literally modeled after the movie Polar Express. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Pretty good movie overall. Tom Hanks, animated, lots of fun for Christmas. We're gonna board our train. I think they do a lot of things like dancing waiters. They have different sorts of lights and food given to you. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see what this is like, because this is the only time you can experience it now in December. Now, one thing is you're supposed to wear pajamas, but I totally forgot that that was a thing on the Polar Express. So right now, me and Michael are the only people here without pajamas, which is a little bit awkward, but it is what it is. So we're about to pick up our tickets in this tent. It looks like there's a little party going on. Strobe light, good vibes. Let's see. Wow, this is a long line. They got Jack Frost over there for some photo ops. They got a nice tree in the middle. They have like a bunch of different photo ops actually all around. And I saw people with hot chocolate as well. So I don't know if you could buy that somewhere or whatever. We're about to pick up our tickets because of course you can't board a train without your ticket. All right, so just scooped our tickets. Since we are sitting first class, we actually got 2 golden tickets, which is nice. And also a goodie bag to go along the Polar Express. And I believe we got 2 mugs. What screams Christmas more than a mug? So we're about to board in about 5 minutes. So we're gonna hop on and see what this thing is all about. Packed. Every single seat is sold out. We had to get first class, not because we wanted it, but because we had to get it. I think it's starting. I hear Tom Hanks.
You are here for the 7:25 departure of the Polar Express. I need to see your golden tickets.
All right, quite the intro. We met the conductor, I think, who's supposed to be cosplaying Tom Hanks. And now we're moving to our cart. We're in the caboose. All right, I think we're actually the first ones boarding the Polar Express. I feel like the main characters in the movie. So here's our jolly conductor guy, ticket person.
Hi, you guys. Welcome
Hello.
to the Polar Express.
How are you? Thank you.
Doing great.
Thanks. All right, and Oh, I was like, all right. Okay, so first class gets a beautiful bathroom here. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, we are officially sat now. This train is beautiful. It's like really decorated. It feels like the Polar Express. Gifts up top, lights. The conductors are all dressed up nicely. Should be a good time. All right, we are aboard and it is wild right now. Every ticket has its own thing like uniquely printed on it. I have a B. I don't know what that means, but I think we're gonna find out at some point. But it's like pandemonium on here.
All right, now go like this, go. Why are you so cold? Why are you so cold?
It's cold out.
Kazakhstan! Good answer. Woo! Look at all that cold snow.
Thank you. You heard it. It's snowing. My ticket has been stamped. It's all over me now. Oh, dance break. And we are actually moving right now. Like we are on just a full-on train, probably on like 50, 60 miles per hour. But I'm distracted by the fact that everyone's dancing and singing around me.
Right here. Oh.
What's going on? Oh no. All right, so apparently the stop is related to caribou.
We need help from the passengers to clear this caribou herd off the track.
Clear those caribou off the track.
Clear those caribou off the track.
There's no way this works.
Problem solved.
So I guess the caribou speak English, and now they're no longer on the track, so we can proceed.
On the count of 3, shout out your name. 1, 2, 3.
Sambucha! All right, time for our Christmas wave. Here we go. This turned into a horror movie real quick.
Your attention, please.
Is that Tom
Are there
Hanks?
any Polar Express passengers in need of a refreshment? Anyone for
Drink time. What do we got?
hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate. Here we go.
All right, time for our hot chocolate. Let's see if it's as magical as the movie one. I'm not a big hot chocolate fan. I think it's actually pretty disgusting, but maybe this will change my mind. Thank you. All right, hot chocolate secured with the Polar Express logo on it. It says hot, 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 fresh hot chocolate. All right, let's give it a sip here.
All right, come on through, everyone.
It's pretty good. I think we're also getting food here. I think it's like a cookie, shortbread cookie, which is also not quite the good food. So hot chocolate and shortbread is what they serve on the Polar Express here. Okay, so we got Walker's shortbread fingers, all butter. So I'm gonna open this up and I guess dip it in the hot chocolate. That actually does sound quite good. I think that salvages how bad hot chocolate is. All right, let me try this without the hot chocolate. It ain't it, Chief. It tastes like butter. All right, let's do the professional dip in.
Passengers, this is your conductor speaking. I have
Didn't change a thing. The train attendants are very talented. I think they might be like trained Broadway actors or something. This is a full-on production. They could sing, they could serve, they could talk, which most people can do. Ho, ho, ho. Good bass in that. Just give me.
Merry Christmas.
Subscribe. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, Santa? Out of nowhere? What the? This went from like us just caroling, having fun, and now Santa's on board. I think his mic's off.
What was that you
Oh. All right, so Santa's coming through right now. I think we get to talk to him and he gives us like a present maybe. It looks like he's pulling something out of his bag of goods. And I think one of his elves is coming down the aisle as well.
Are we excited to see Santa?
I'm pumped, yeah. We've been waiting for it. He is inches away from us. Who would have thought that Santa himself would be on the Polar Express? I don't think this is canon. I'm pretty sure they have to get off the train to see Santa. Let's see what he gives us. Let's see what he's got for us. But he is like a good Santa. He's got everything down pat. Perfect beard, perfect glasses. It looks like he slimmed down a little bit. I'm happy for him. Hey, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you again. Thank you.
There we go. There, look at that. Get the right in like that, right?
Santa knows the camera. Thank you. I think I was on the nice list because I got gifted to me this. So my wish that I put in at Spirit Christmas seemed to have come true, which means you have to subscribe and click the bells. No, don't do that. Actually, you might as well do that. I don't know if it even works anymore. It's the trash! The garbage man! Okay, this is the finale. We're about to see what's on the
When you
ticket.
boarded, we hope over the course of today's journey that you now know what the letter on your ticket stands for.
I still
It's a
don't know.
word we'd like for you to keep close to your heart.
Oh,
throughout the
believe.
year. On the count of 3, we will ring our bells while we call out this very word. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Believe. Imagine I was wrong. And just like that, we finished the Polar Express ride. This thing's only around for another couple of weeks because this place is only around for a single month in December. With that being said, that was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed that. It was like a Broadway show mixed with a train ride. Let's move on to the next spot. That's only gonna be temporarily here. The next place that only exists for a single month isn't actually the place itself, but rather the items in it, because we were at Shake Shack's Innovation Kitchen. So basically, this is the place where they test all new products. We're gonna go in and see what this menu looks like. So previously, this place used to have caviar fries, pastrami sandwiches / burgers. So I don't know what is in store for us for the December menu, but these things are only gonna be here for about 30 days and then they're gone. So let's see what we can find. All right, so we just asked and it looks like a lot of the limited time items that they're gonna be rolling out in December or late November. So if you're watching this, they may actually have these on your menu already, but right now they are offering these things exclusively at this location. They have a Christmas cookie shake, a sticky toffee pudding shake, and a peppermint bark chocolate shake. I think I'm gonna try the Christmas cookie shake, and if they end up having this at your local Shake Shack, that's because it was successful here. So who knows, maybe like as a result of my feedback on this, you may be able to try it. Another one of the limited time items that they're testing here is mini raspberry popping boba lemonades. I'm not a huge fan of boba, but I've had it enough now where it's like, it's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and order this. Who would have thought Shake Shack entering the boba game? And I don't know if they've had this here, but I've never seen this before, the French onion shack stack, which looks quite interesting. So it's got like the caramelized onions on it, the provolone cheese and all that. So I think I'm gonna order that as the food, and I'm gonna try those other limited time items that are only here at this innovative kitchen. So while we're waiting for our food, they have this Innovation Kitchen sign here that says, here experimentation is encouraged, ideas are tested, we're spontaneous, we reinvent the classics, experience it and tell us what you think. I will certainly tell you what I think because I'm trying some of your new limited items. All right, now we're gonna wait and we're gonna see what this food tastes like. All right guys, here we go. So we ended up getting the Christmas cookie milkshake, the mini raspberry lemonade boba, and then this French onion shroom burger, which I've never seen before, but this thing actually looks pretty insane. I think it's like the mushroom burger on top of the smashed patty with, of course, the caramelized onions there. So just because I'm not positive this one is a test kitchen item, I'm just gonna take a bite of it first just to get the palate going. Very heavy. This thing's probably like 1,500 calories alone. Shake Shack always hits. I feel like all of their items, because they offer so few items relative to other fast food spots, they really have like all their menu items down pat. So this is really good. I've actually never had the shroom patty before, so I think that's just cheese or something coming out of the mushroom. Couldn't even go for seconds. It's very fun, but that's not why we're here. We are here for these two items, starting with now the mini boba lemonade. So it just looks like normal lemonade, but I'm guessing there's some of like the boba bubbles beneath it. So I'll give it a sip now and let you know how it tastes. I'm getting all the boba down my throat. It's always a surprise every single time, whether it's boba tea, boba lemonade. You know what, I actually like this better than normal boba because they're really small pearls. They're probably like half the size of a normal boba, so they might be cooking with this. Test Kitchen, if you're watching this one is approved. I think you should send it to menus. And then we have their Christmas cookie shake here. This thing is just a ball of sweetness. It's got some good sprinkles on top, of course, green and red for Christmas, and then even the cup is themed for Christmas as well. Let's give this a taste, and we're gonna see if we're gonna introduce this to all menus. Wow, that is good. They don't call them Shake Shack for nothing. You gotta bring this to menu. Shake Shack, I know you're watching Shake Shack, bring this to your menus. If you're watching this and you've had one of these two items, hopefully you could thank this video, because I think this is gonna ultimately bring it worldwide, because these two items are actually pretty fire. More restaurants should do this, like trial out the items for just like a select group of people in a certain area. But you have my stamp of approval. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun going to these different places. By the time you're seeing this, these places might not even exist anymore. So until next time, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you wanna see more content, be sure to click here, click here. Otherwise, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.